How's it going, everyone? I've been getting a lot of questions about before triggers and after, or before flows and after flows in Salesforce. So I'm just going to review kind of both use cases here in this video. Make sure to subscribe if you find this helpful, and also feel free to email in the email in the description if you've got some like extended questions on this. So to start off, we're going to go ahead and take a look here at the two different options. So I just picked a record triggered flow to start. And if I come down here, I'm going to skip over conditions. I'm just going to look at optimize the flow for. We've got fast field updates, and then we've got actions and related records. So if we're looking at a fast field update, it's going to limit us to certain things that we can do. And we can pretty much just like update the record that we're on. Hence the title for this section, Fast Field Updates. So that's going to fire before the record is committed to the database, whereas actions and related records, you're going to be able to send emails, create different related records, launch different types of processes, maybe other flows, different things like that. So first, let's just go to Fast Field Updates. And from here, you can see if I click on this shortcut area, I can update the triggering record. I can set an assignment. I have a decision, a loop. I can update records and get records, right? If I look at all the things included in this little section here, and if I come up here and I switch this to actions and related records, and I click down here, you're going to see I have update triggering records, send email alert, actions, subflows. If I come down here, it's create records, update records, get records, delete records. So I have a lot more options on the after flow option here. And if I actually click back into this and I switch back to fast field updates, you're going to see I also lose the ability to time trigger, right? So right here, this is kind of blank, where if I flip back to actions and related records, I actually have an add scheduled paths. So if you remember, this is kind of like a feature that we had in Process Builder as well. And that's because Process Builder was also firing after save. Whenever you're working with before and after flows, you might want to kind of divvy up, two flows per object at least to get started. That's probably a whole separate video on strategizing how to build out your flows throughout your org. But if you have certain actions that are taking place on the same record, like one field changes and then you want that to update another field on the exact same record, have that on your before flow, and then anything running on your after flow, you can have triggering your related records, updating related records, maybe triggering any actions. So those are just two simple, or it's a couple minutes of a walkthrough of the differences. And if you've got any specific use cases, feel free to write in. I think I've already got a couple examples that I have kind of in the video library. So feel free to search all the videos on Salesforce tips for those as well.